It's a little bit nicer day today. It was cold as yesterday. It was really cold wind, probably about 25 kilometres an hour all day long, so stayed in the van most of the day yesterday, but today looks like it's going to be all right. So we're in Golgol, which is just over the border from Mildura. We're going to go into Mildura today and have a bit of a look around. So this is the River Garden Caravan Park. Really nice people here, and yeah, not a huge park, but the sites are big enough, amenities are good. River's just down the end of the track there, but yeah, if you can't get anywhere to stay in Mildura, I recommend this.
So we're just had the brakes fixed on the car, on the caravan, sorry. We had brought them to Wangaratta and left it there for like over a week or two for the guys to fix it there, and they wouldn't take it out for a drive, and we thought, okay. So they turned around and said, what'd they say, Jimmy? They said,
oh, we had a look at it, we examined it, there's nothing wrong with it, here's an invoice for 75 bucks.
Yeah.
And then so I'm tying it up here, and every time I hit the brakes, the caravan would go like this. So I knew the brakes were pulling on one side or the other, so asked the guy at the caravan park here in Golgol if he knew a good mechanic, and gave me a guy's number. I rang him yesterday. He turned up at 8:30 this morning. Told him what he was doing. He knew exactly what it was. Brakes needed adjusting, and yeah, he was under the van and had it sorted in.
Well, it's 9:38 now. We're leaving, so he would have had it finished by 9:30.
Yeah, so he had it sorted in an hour. So he knew what he was doing. So yeah, it just goes to show, you go to large dealerships, and I'm sure the experienced mechanics leave and go do their own thing. So you know, you end up, you leave your vehicle or your caravan in the hands of a trainee or an apprentice, and you know, I have the same issue when I get a car service. I don't like taking it to a dealership because half the time either they don't do the job or they do it wrong. So you know, here's a shout out to all the self-employed one-man band mechanics out there. Good on you.
Thank you so much. Do you remember what his name was?
Andrew from All Power On-Site Auto Electrics, but he's a mechanic as well. So yeah, if you're ever in Mildura or Golgol, he's your man.
So here's his card, and he was fantastic, the nicest man you've ever met too. And now, so that's finished. We're just heading. We're going to pop into Mildura, pick up some supplies, have a look around, see what real estate's around, because you know, Jimmy can't drive by without looking at a bit of real estate. So I'm trying to compare stuff to Golgol, and well, there was one place that you were looking at where they've got building it around the water, so they're building a feature. And what was the properties? $1 million?
Yeah, you can buy a townhouse on they've got a new marina in town. It's actually on the Mildura side of the river. You can buy quite a nice townhouse, I'd say, you know, probably 25-30 squares on the water, $1.1 million. You can go back 2 streets from the water and buy a 700 square metre block of land for $270. So a bit of a difference.
So it's a little bit more than we're wanting to spend at the moment. So we're just going to go have a look in Mildura and see what we can see. So we'll keep you posted. Bye for now. So we're walking around the foreshore in Mildura and having a look to see what's to see along here. It's quite pretty, the gardens. Hi. It's quite a chilly day, but there's still people walking around everywhere.
We're down at the foreshore right in Mildura Township. River's pretty wide here, and nice gardens. Plenty of places to park this time of year because it's so cold. There's nobody down here. Not too many houseboats moving around. They're all parked up for the winter, but this place in the summer is pretty busy. We'll go across here and have a look. So yeah, it's almost like the coldest part of the year here at the moment, so not much activity on the river at all today. But yeah, this has come here in the middle of summer, like around Christmas time here, and it's absolutely packed here. There'll be, you know, boats and jet skis, and all the houseboats are moving around the river. It's a pretty wide part of the river here. You can hire those houseboats, and you can, you know, stay on them for a week or so, and up and down the river there's golf courses and RSLs and pubs and things that back right onto the river. You can just pull the boat up to the shore, jump off, you know, go and have a feed or a game of golf and back on the boat again, or you can pull up on the other side, on this side of the river here, and walk into the supermarket and get your supplies, or to the bottle shop and pick up a few refreshing drinks. But yeah, first time I've ever been here in winter, and it's a completely different place. So it looks like the sun's gonna come out for a little while. It's about, must be getting close to 11 o'clock now.
It's 11:02.
11:02, how's that for a guess? But yeah, no wind today. Like the wind yesterday would tear through you. It was like 25 knot winds yesterday. Today's just really calm, and although it's only about 12 degrees, it's quite pleasant outside. So it's Saturday today, and we're going to go out to Mungo National Park for a day trip, about 100 k's. What would that direction be? Northeast from here. So we'll go up there, have a bit of a look around. It looks like it's going to be a nice day. It's foggy outside, but there's no wind. So doesn't look too bad. Normally when you get a fog like that in the morning, you normally get a nice day. So hopefully that'll be the case today. So we'll take a few videos today and let you have a look around, mate. So I thought we'd take you for a look down at the river this morning. It's pretty foggy down here today. So we've come down the back of the caravan park and look at these cabins here. They're right on the river's edge. Big fire pit there. Nice little picnic table there for lunch. But it's pretty foggy this morning. So there must be moorings here. You must be able to pull your houseboat right up to the edge here.
Okay, so we're at the River's Edge Caravan Park. It's quite a great little park. It's not huge. It's right on the river with River's Edge. So you've got these cabins running along. There's these two big double story. So I guess it's for larger families or groups that want to come here. And you've got a boat ramp just on the other side of these cabins. The laundry is a good size. Well, it's actually quite small, but it's all you really need. They've got just a couple of washing machines, a dryer, books, so you can hand wash if you want to. It's nice and clean. And right beside that, you have your outdoor kitchen for those people who are camping that don't have their own kitchens. Again, it's a good area, nice and clean. Says maximum people inside permitted due to COVID, of course. But it's got a fridge, has a television. See, very clean. They give you the Glad bake so you don't make a mess. A great idea. Sink, even a pizza oven. How's that, eh? Kettle. What's that? Julie's going to show me on a map where we're going, and it's a waste of time. I'm going to have a look, but yeah.
Right, that's where we started.
So that's where we started.
Come up through here.
Yeah. Up to Melbourne.
Here.
Wangaratta, yeah.
And then we've come across this way.
Well, that's the wrong direction, Ventura. I want to go to the coast.
This is where we're going next.
Broken Hill, yeah.
We're going across this way.
Yeah, which is...
Up this way.
So is that dirt road?
Yeah, a little bit of dirt road here.
Oh, lovely. So we're staying at a farm stay?
Yeah, that's here. We're going to start a farm stay just here somewhere.
Okay.
And then we'll just keep working our way
up the top till we reach all the way up to the tip of Australia. Oh, look. You can sit on your deck and watch the boats go by. How good is that? Somebody heading off on a houseboat. So yeah, so they've got showers, a group like enclosed showers. A lot of these places, if you come with your caravan, these are all en-suites that you see on the side here, so you can camp your van and have your own en-suite if you don't have one, or you don't want to use the one that's attached to in your van. You got the clothesline here, so laundry's back there, so it took me a while to find, but clothesline's up here because I have no sense of direction and Jimmy had to find it for me. And there's our van just there near the playground, near the amenities. Yeah, so it's really good. So today's our last day here. We're heading off to the farm stay, and we'll send you some videos of our adventures today. Bye for now.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
So this is the entrance to the Mungo National Park, and there's a good little sign here, gives you a little bit of a rundown on where the tracks are. So we might go out to the wool shed here, up to the walls, look out, do a lap around here, and then have a look at Big as well, and then back out the other side. And we might go, we came in this way, so we might go back out through Poonkari, back out the other way, and then that'll bring us back down here through Wentworth. That's where the Darling River and the Murray Rivers meet, so we might go down and have a look at that and then back into town. So we'll be out here for a little while. It's Aboriginal land out here, and I've got you know, a lot of history out here. I reckon it's about 45,000 years that the Aboriginals have been out in this area. So we'll have a bit of a look around and see what there is.
What'd you say?
It's the first fly I've seen since we left home.
Ah.
Must be getting warmer.
I think it's 11 degrees now.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the Mungo lookout, and it's looking out over, is this supposed to be the lake?
It is normally wetlands in here.
Wetlands. So this is the wetland system. Jimmy's going to send the drone up to have a look. but it doesn't look very wet at the moment. So it's to do with the Darling River, Wallard Creek, Lachlan River, and Murrumbidgee River. Very interesting.
Unfortunately, at this point here, the GoPro played up and all the footage we took around the homestead and the wool shed didn't turn out. So sorry about that, guys. So the best thing about coming to places like this time of the year is that there's hardly anybody here. It's a lot of people come here in the warmer weather, especially international tourists, which we don't have that problem at the moment, do we? Yeah, hardly anybody around here this time of year. It's a nice, relaxing atmosphere.
I know. It's the first day of school holidays.
Yeah, I'm tipping that the foot traffic's going to pick up in the next little while because the school holidays started yesterday. So by the time they all pack their gear and hit the road, places like that will get a lot more traffic, I would think. I don't know whether this will turn up on the GoPro much at all. So I reckon it's been 60,000 years since this lake was full. So we're now on the eastern edge of Lake Mungo. So this, when it was full, was about 30 kilometres long. So from way over there to way over there would have been pretty amazing back then. Well, here's something to keep in mind when you're travelling around Australia. So the fees that you pay to get into these national parks, which one like this is about $8 a head, pays to upgrade stuff like signs and stuff like that. So all those guys that think they're clever by sneaking in and not paying fees, not putting the, you know, $2 or $10 in the donation box at the gateway, well, thanks a lot. You'd wonder how they ever had stock out here, like, you know, the shrub doesn't look like the sort of thing that would interest a cow or a sheep, does it? It's all this sort of, I don't know what you call it, like bracken almost.
Like a bird on a tree,